Good morning and happy Sunday Funday. My name is Kathleen Heim and I'm author of a book titled The Rule of Nines. I have spoken on my blogs about the first 6 chapters of my book, and now I'm going to talk about chapter number 7, which is replacing old habits. In order to do that, I need to talk to you a little bit about neural pathways. I know that sounds really scientific, and it is scientific. However, if you can think of a neural pathway as a deep, fast-flowing river that sends messages to your brain, that would make it a little bit easier to understand. So neural pathways are these deep rivers in our brain that have developed through years and years of doing the same thing. For instance, a lot of the time we don't know which shoe we put on first. So someone asks you, do right shoe, right shoe, shoe sock, and chances are that you don't have an answer to that question because you don't think about it. It's just something that you do. You're acting out of habit. And that's habit comes from those deeply engraved neural pathways that you've established in your brain. So the good news is neural pathways can be changed. And how exactly we do that? We do that by acting out of intention and not out of habit. For instance, if there's something that you do out of habit and you want to change it, then you intentionally do it differently. And after approximately 28 days, this becomes a new habit. So the old river basically dries up and you've created a new river. And the longer you continue to intentionally act, it becomes a habit, and you can replace those old habits with new, more desirable habits. Again, that's by acting out of intention. I give it 28 days of doing the same thing. So what that means is, I'm going to give you some examples. So for example, maybe you want to have fitness as your goal. You want to make it a habit to go to the gym, but your habit is waking up, having a cup of coffee, and watching the morning news. You don't even think about it, you just do it. You've done it for many years, perhaps. So what you do is you intentionally decide that each morning when you set your alarm, you're going to put your gym shoes on and you're going to go to the gym. And it may be a struggle at first, and you don't want to try to talk yourself out of it, which I'll talk to you a little bit more about in a later chapter. So after 28 days, it becomes a habit. You just wake up, you put on your shoes, and you go. Anyway, so keep in mind that neural pathways, although they run very deep, they can be changed, and it's never too late to change. My book, The Rule of Nines, can give you a lot more information on how to create new neural pathways and create positive change in your life. You can visit me on my website at www.loveyouliveyou.com. You can also pre-order my book at that website. And again, keep in mind that the book is not going to be in the bookstores until January. However, there are limited copies that you can receive. The latest I've heard is mid to late June. So we're in early June, so it's not too far away. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you again. Reach out to me on my website with any questions you may have, and I promise that I will answer. Thank you, and have a great day.